Okay, Dad, it's time to settle down. On the next Gordon Elliot.
Let Jimmy, that young hunk, take it away while I stay here with my little son.
Now, Sabrina, why would this bother you?
Because he really just needs to grow up. You know, first let me say I love my daddy. But he's not my daddy anymore because, you know, he runs around with women who are usually younger than me. None of them seem to have any sense, really. That makes me sick. But it's bad because I can't even walk down the street with him because people think I'm his woman. Now, he does look good for his age, but he dresses like something out of a hip-hop magazine. You know, the baggy jeans, the hats, the sweatshirts. He doesn't look like a father, and he's a grandfather. He doesn't care to admit that, but he doesn't look like my father.
She's got Snoop Doggy Dad. What do you say? Well, Sabrina, I mean, the girls that he is going out with, are any of your friends?
No, but they're young enough to be my friends if I would choose them. It's not so much them being young. You know, I would try to think, why are they really with him? I think it's for sex and money.
Any question in the audience?
I don't think it's fair for you to say he's not your daddy. He'll always be your daddy.
But he doesn't act like it, so I don't feel like that.
No matter what, he's still your father.
Now, Sabrina, I have a question for you. Have you ever told your dad how you feel?
Yes.
What does he say?
Well, basically, you know, he tells me, well, I'm happy this way, don't bug me, because he doesn't really try to run my life. I'm more like the parent, you know. I try to run him. Why are you wearing that? Don't do that. Don't put that on. Don't come here like that. And he's like, well, I don't bother you when you wear what you want to wear, so why do you bother me?
Well, you know what? I think this is the perfect time to bring out Dad. Here is Sabrina's dad, Michael. Come on out. Come on.
She's really want to guess.
Oh, my goodness. There he is.
She want to guess.
Michael, welcome to the show.
How are you?
How you doing? I'm doing fine. I guess the first question to you is, why the younger women?
Spice of life. Younger woman are jubilant.
It make you feel better?
Everybody feel better.
Well, you see, it's bothering Sabrina right now, and have you ever heard this before by her?
My daughter's very critical of me. Most daughters are of their fathers. But you know, I pampered her when she was a child. It's time for me to get the spice of life. It's time for me to live.
Anybody got anything to say to Michael? You got something to say?
Hello. According to Sabrina, I would know, would you get upset if your father married somebody younger than you?
Yes, definitely, because I don't want to have to look at somebody that's just as young as I am or younger and think of them as my stepmother. I really don't want that. I'm not going to have it, so.
Now, did you two ever go out together?
Yes.
Socially? Sure.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, that could be the root of the problem right there, because you're surrounded by it all the time. Did you ever think about maybe not doing that?
Yes. I'm going to stop hanging out with him because usually he messes up what I want to do. Men won't talk to me because they're like, oh, she's with her man. And it makes him look good because they're saying, hey, you know, she got to go for no.
I mean, for a man at 45
What do you
years
think?
old, do I look good? I got 6 adult kids and 7 grandchildren. Do I look good?
Now, Michael, something else to ask you. How do you feel, okay, when people really think that Sabrina is your girlfriend? How does that affect you?
It doesn't affect me. I feel very fine. I feel fabulous.
Now, when you're out, does she call you Dad?
Yeah, she calls me Dad.
Okay. Got a question over here.
Do you have any?
Yes, I do.
Then you should concern yourself with your relationships on the side and leave your father alone, because if other women like him, let him do his thing. But they're no good for
What do you think about that? Question over here.
If your father wanted to marry a woman your age, would you give him the blessings for it?
Well, basically, but I don't like it, but if this is what he really wants to do, the woman would have to be a real woman. Most of the women he dates are not real women. They don't have anything going for themselves. They don't have their own apartment. Basically, they're looking for a father figure. So if the woman is a real woman where she's independent, she can hold her own, I could live with it, and I probably would give her my blessing.
Sabrina, is your mom around?
Yes.
How does she feel about all this?
She doesn't really care because they're not together anymore, so, you know, she has no say-so in it at all.
Well, you know what? There's a gentleman in the audience that I found to be a very interesting guy. Bogey for... Oh, boy. I almost got in trouble. Sorry, Gordon.
First of all, you only live once, and a man's enjoying himself, so leave him alone.
How about the women in the audience? Let's take a poll here. Women on hold, how do you feel about this? By show of applause, how do you feel about this? Do you agree with this? That's kind of mixed. Moving on, I got a woman's perspective here. Hello.
Hello. I think that if he looks good, you should be proud that he probably looks good for his age. Even though that he's dating younger women, maybe that he feels better like that.
Something to think about.
But he can't settle down with a younger woman. He needs somebody. I don't
Was he looking to settle down right now? Are you looking to settle down right now?
No, I'm not looking to settle down, nah. I'm telling you.
He's single and ready to
He's never
mingle.
going to look to settle down because these young women are just running him ragged.
Okay.
So he's never going to want to settle down. He's having too much fun to settle down.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
How do they feel about this?
They're with me. Unlike a lot of people in the audience, they're with me and they think that he should, think about settling down. Not today or tomorrow, but soon because he is getting up in age.
It looks pretty good to me. I don't know. I mean, call me crazy. You have a question?
No, what do you mean by settling down? I mean, does he have to be in the house with kids, or what do you mean? I think if he's having a good time, hey, go for it, What's the problem?
By settling down, I mean find a wife. Try to enjoy the rest of his life with
But
one
he seems to be enjoying
woman.
it.
Yeah, he's enjoying it because he's running around with a whole bunch of different women. I think he needs to more or less settle down with one woman.
All right, now we're going to take a break.
You both love each other very much. It's very important that you don't go out together and that no one does think that you're his date. I mean, you can go out together as dad and daughter. But you know something? You want a lot from your dad. Your dad has a right to have his own separate life, okay? It's very important, all right? Very important. And Dad has a right to do that. So I know you want the best for him, but he really has to decide that, and he needs to live his own life, all right?
Great advice.
I really heard that more from Sabrina than anyone else, and I think it is a good point, because she was defining the kind of woman she would like her dad, but it's really the kind of woman like her mother, that she would like to see. So she means well, but it's true.
All right, thank you very much. Our next guest says, hey, Dad, it's time for you to settle down right here on the Gordon Elliot Show. Come on!